Hello, my name is Joshua Trigg, and I sell refurbished laptops at my store that I'm plugging right now, Triggtronics.com. Today, in particular, I want to talk about one laptop, this one. Make sure it's right side up this time. It is an HP EliteBook 8470P. Laptop that I've been using for close to 10 years now, if we're not already past that mark. So I know for a fact that this particular type of laptop is quite reliable. So I'm quite excited to talk about it. First, we'll get into the specs, and then we'll open it up. Join me for that. We'll get into the specs right now, and then I will see you again shortly. The HP EliteBook 8470P is a 14-inch durable business class notebook from 2012. It is known for its rugged aluminum magnesium chassis. Includes an Intel Core i5-3320M. This one runs a 4GB dual-channel DDR3 that is upgradable to 16GB. This one uses a 240GB 2.5 SATA SSD. Display is a 14-inch diagonal HD display, 1366 by 768 resolution. This laptop includes a dedicated AMD Radeon HD 7570M graphics processor with 1040 megabytes of GDDR5. Ports include two 3.2 Generation 1 USB ports, two USB 2.0 ports, a VGA port, a display port, an SD card reader, an Ethernet LAN port, two 3.5mm jacks for a headset and an external microphone, an Express Card 54 port, and a smart card thing that I completely forgot about. It is capable of Bluetooth 4.0 EDR, includes Wi-Fi 802.11 ABGN. It includes a fingerprint reader, I believe 720p webcam. I don't remember on that one, and it's not listed here. An internal microphone, a speaker, a DVD LW drive, and a security lock slot. Hello there. Welcome back. So, we're going to talk about a laptop that I have a lot of experience and time with, or at least the exact same model, except this one's slightly better. It has its own graphics processor. I'm slightly jealous. So, but this one is, and yeah, this and this are the exact same laptop. Is my point that I'm driving to. So, I mean, look at this. Watch this. If something's wrong, I can just do that with a switch. Why don't all laptops do this is what I don't understand. So, yeah, with the SSD here, the RAM sticks there, the DVD drive in order to play my copy of Don Juan, and the Intel i5, the graphics, the soldered graphics chip right there, the Wi-Fi, all of it. And then the other switch on here removes the battery, which I have charged to... I put a lot of charge into it, so I'd be able to run the laptop without being connected to anything. Oh, yeah. So I know I've already discussed the ports, but I mean, this laptop is about the same age as a lot of the other ones I looked at, but for some reason, it has a display port. A display port and a SATA port for some reason. This is such a great laptop. So we'll connect that there so we can deal with the second monitor. There we go. We'll connect you directly to the internet. So I do have one USB drive over here, and on this laptop I do actually use the SATA port because it connects USB ports for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand it. It just is.
Sometimes
Well, the headphones definitely work, but I'll open a video and...
Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone.
Yes, but why though?
When I saw you coming out of the school that day.
Okay, it's mirrored, so that must be why it... because... So I don't know why it has this aspect ratio. Let's go to display settings. It was, just to clarify, it was not like this before. Let's switch from duplicate to extend. Maybe it will. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, well, let's see what it does. This display is the same as mine, which is an HD display. It's the same as a lot of laptops, 1366 by 768, 60 hertz. I think it has the other one set to the same. Yeah. Well, not exactly the same. 1024 to 768. In any case, for whatever reason, I was not able to get all of the display drivers on this thing that I would have normally have gotten, because I mean I essentially put the same display drivers that I have on my laptop onto this one, because I mean they're the same. I went to the same place in order to deal with all that. So there's a set of displays here for a set of drivers here for the display that refuse to install properly. It says that the laptop does not meet the minimum requirements. So, and I believe that might be because the RAM is only 4 gigabytes. So when I bought mine refurbished from Amazon from ages and ages ago, it came with 8 gigabytes. So I know for a fact that this laptop is able to upgrade to up to 16 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, which I highly recommend that you do, since it can do that. Although it's not really strictly necessary, but maybe if you upgrade to 8, it'll be able to load these on here. But either way, I'm going to put these away in a folder somewhere, and I'll leave a note to whoever purchases this in order to let them know that they can do that. But anyway, let's take a look at this particular computer. See, the funny thing is, I keep forgetting that even my own laptop has an SD card reader, which I've been having off and on issues with. So yeah, it does read it. Yeah. I'll definitely format it at some point in time. Maybe, probably. So it registers a little helper on here, and my mouse is working, so these 2 ports are fine. Let's eject. So that way I can test the USB over here. And I will use this to test the SATA port. So yes, it all certainly works. So the only thing I won't be testing, so there is a microphone port here specifically, but, well, I mean, I guess I could disconnect that. I think it has an internal. Well, it does have an internal, but it also has this, so I do need to test them both. We'll get to that. So, what am I doing? Internet. Okay, so do I not have my... It's disconnected the whole time? Okay, I just got back from testing the CFA. I'm at least audible, and apparently the microphone is actually pretty good. So I will have to quiet certain things when I do the video, but that's just the breaks. So anyway, testing the what? What do you? I could hear everything from the video, but the video... What are you doing? Firefox is updating. So there we go. Now to test the speakers. Need to make sure that the speakers will actually work. All right. Should be. Now, for the longest time, I thought my speakers had broken, but yes, it only has one right here. So you get your speakers in glorious mono, but the headphones are excellent. And it does also have Bluetooth for those connections. So we'll shut you off. Well, I hear it. They're connected. So let's go. Is VLC updating too? Yes, basically. Okay. That's fine. Let's download the updated version of VLC. So, I mean, VLC is pretty legit. Of course, we'll have to play our copy of Don Juan. Suppose while I'm waiting, I can... So, we'll do a new folder right here on the desktop. Graphics drivers, C notes. And we'll leave a note there later. So, we done? Okay, so Full Metal Jacket. Yep, it's definitely audible. Let's shut that off. Okay, so Bluetooth, headphones, speakers. You can do all of this with the second monitor as well. So all of that is tested, and let's... Before I forget to do it, let's go to the webcam. Oh, yes, and for whatever reason, it does have like a little LED or whatever light right here. It's pretty useful if I'm in a completely darkened room. Otherwise, it brightens up the keyboard just fine. Although it's weird that that would exist, but it wouldn't be like a backlit keyboard. But I guess this uses a lot less power, so I do appreciate saving the battery life. Oh, it's in its own settings called camera. So... not that visible, but you can at least see that it's working. So we'll go to the control panel, so I can look at the sound devices. So this just lets me listen to myself speak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect my microphone. That it works, even if I can't oh, yes, it does work. It was very, very loud. So, oh, that was not, That was the wrong microphone, wasn't it? Let's switch. Alright, let's do this again. Can confirm it works. So, I wonder if I can get this to this one here, which is the integrated microphone. It's probably that one right there. Yep. Yes. This way you can hear me in stereo. Actually, let me do this. The microphone works. Okay, that was quite the experience, but it's kind of amazing the difference between the microphone in this and the microphone in the other one. Because literally every component I've looked at with this one, and of course with mine as well, is just how high quality it is. It's very, I really like this laptop is what I'm driving at here. So the only thing I'm not going to be able to test then, I suppose, is the display port over here. So since I just updated VLC, let's get my DVD running. So although if DVDs aren't your thing because you prefer your streaming because you hate owning things, I suppose, you can. I know this is a thing with some of the laptops I own, because like with those, you can have you can replace the. You have like the option between having an optical drive like this, or you can have a spare battery, or you can have an extra SSD drive. And that's a thing that can exist with, so is the webcam still running? It is still running. Okay, that's why the light is still on. All right, shut that off. Okay, so, what are we doing? Oh yes, DVD. So do I have to tell VLC to pick it up? You know, I was talking about in the in one of the MX Linux laptops in a previous video that it should have been able to autoplay, but I guess I was wrong. But in any case, it's always a good sign when it recognizes what's in there. And there we have it. Oh, is that Scarlett Johansson? I need to actually watch this movie at some point in time. I have so many movies on my to-watch pile that has sat there for ages. So, yeah, so we've looked at most at least of the ports. Actually, there's this little thing here that does a weird widget thing. I'll shut that off. There's a little widgets option here. I usually shut it off just because it's kind of annoying, but it's right here in the personalization taskbar, because I also switch these taskbars to auto hide as well, so that's important to me. So, okay. So our DVD of Don Juan plays. We got to play video files. I'll still need to leave my note here. Select the app to open the TXT pile. Maybe always be notepads. Hello, and thank you for purchasing this wonderful laptop, I hope.
Later.
So there, and I will leave that to whoever purchases this definitely not Windows 7 laptop. Even for someone who doesn't really know computers, this is a very easy upgrade to make, even if it's just the memory, because as I showed before, it's very easy to just unlatch the bottom, stick the new cards in there, and start it up. And if it works, it will start up, and it'll say, oh, look at all this new memory I have. And that was my first foray into these laptops here, so let's clean up. anyway, that's enough of that. Are we just logged off? No, we need to actually while I'm here. Attach that. All right. I was just about to type my password into this thing because I have the dumb. So I'm trying to think if I am forgetting anything while I still had this on. So I've already charged this thing up, so we both, and it's working off its battery, so we both know that this thing can charge, so the charging port works. So, and I would have already gone over the specs for this thing. Just keep in mind that if you do buy this and do want to upgrade the 4 gigabytes of RAM to 8 or 16 gigabytes, just to be sure to search for the correct ones. So, and that's not too difficult to do if you're up on your Google foo. In any case, shut down and we'll end the video. And thanks for being here with me, watching this whole video so far. This laptop, like 8 others now, will be available at my shop at Triggtronics.com. So, hope to see you there. Take care and see you next time. Bye.